Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. I am here with a message for you. Whomever chose pile 1, welcome. The first message for you that comes through already is that if you are dealing in the moment with certain contracts, certain family issues, things related to money, and you have to make a decision somewhere, there is an advice here to don't make any decisions based on haste. So don't make any hasty decisions. So the advice here, the first message is to first come to a place of peace, rejuvenate yourself, and from there feel into what is the right thing to do. So let's see what else according to this. It's about something that has to do with your stability. And again, there is the advice here to don't make any decisions coming from the ego. So think, rejuvenate, and take your time before making any decisions. If you have been worried about something, there is absolutely no reason to worry. Because there is absolutely no reason to worry. It's like everything is divinely guided. Might have to do with some kind of wish, something you have been trying to manifest. According to building a solid base. And I see there are some worries around that. But there is no need for worry. It's like it's also the end of the worries. But take the advice to don't make any hasty decisions. Trust in the fact that everything is going in divine order. Just take care of yourself. Like I say, take a nap. Sleep enough. Rejuvenate yourself. Make sure you give yourself what you need. Know your worth. Might be that you are waiting on a message or something, some kind of communication, and it is coming in. It is coming in, and it might be coming in a moment that you are just in the middle of worrying a lot. Yeah, this is something you have been trying to manifest. Something you have been working on. It's like a wish that you are wanting to see to come to fruition, and it's there. It's here. The thing is just like now, in the moments that you are worried, don't make any hasty decisions. Don't allow the worries or the fear to take you over, because all is well. All is in divine order, in divine timing. You just have to trust and rejuvenate. Take care of yourself. What else is here? Yeah, it's going. It's probably about the timing also that you are worried. Something with timing, that it's taking a lot more time than you would have hoped. And you might be confronted with certain choices in this specific moment. But like I say, don't make any choices that are coming from fear, or that are, if you feel pressure to make a choice, then it's better to don't make a choice, or to make the choice to don't make a choice. It's also a choice. But according to that team, you know what it is. According to that, don't make any decisions if you are not don't make any decisions out of fear. Only from a place of love and from faith and trust you can make the right decisions in this specific moment. And as long as you cannot find that space of peace and trust, then don't make any decision. Yeah, it's all, everything is well. All is well. There is really no need to worry. The only thing that is holding you back is your own mind. Your own thoughts, your own fears, your own worries. That's the only thing that is holding you back. So trust. It's all good. All is well. All is going according to plan. All is going in divine order. Trust in that. Yeah, like I say, it's your mind. You are blocking. Your mind is blocking creating blockages. Let's say it like that. But change is coming. You have 2 times on the table the wish fulfillment card, so there is really no need to worry. It's all divinely orchestrated, and it's all going to plan, according to plan. The message is very clear, very simple. It's really about getting out of your own way. Getting out of your own way according to your mind, according to your thoughts, your fears, your worries, your doubts. If we are in a state of fear, worry, and doubt, we have forgotten who we are. As we are, our essence is the same frequency, the same vibration as God, Source, Spirit, Universe. And if we are, God is love, God is faith, God is trust. And if we are in this moments of doubt and fear and worry, we have forgotten who we are. It's not our real us. So find a way to get out of your own mind, to get out of your own way, and trust. I'm here to confirm that whatever, because you know this is happening. It's just your mind that sometimes comes in between and start to doubt everything because it's taking time. Divine timing. So I'm here to confirm once more that your wish is coming through. So don't worry, find a way to get out of your own mind and don't make any decisions coming from a place of fear or worry. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take care of yourself, rejuvenate, and only from a place of love and faith and trust you can make a decision, the right decision. So that is what I have for you today. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you for this moment. This will not be for all. So if you don't resonate with it, then this is not your message. But this is speaking about generational trauma. So I really resonate with the idea that many of us have come to Earth in this specific time to break certain patterns and to break certain traumas that are living in our generational line for ages. And we came in this time to change that around, to make different choices, to release, to forgive, to let go, to surrender, and to clear a lot of dense energy that was stuck for ages. And by clearing these generational traumas, we are clearing the base upon which this new earth is being built. So like I say, this is not for all. If you don't resonate with this, then this is not your message. But it's according to that. The first message that is here about that is that you might feel that you are being tested in this time. And the advice here is, because it is like that, if we work through these deep traumas, these things that are set into our genes, into our bodies, into our energy bodies, if we want to break that, it's not an easy job to do. It's not an easy task. And we are being confronted with a lot of challenges on that path. And probably, if you are still with me in this moment, you are being very tested in this time. And the advice here is to keep on seeing the things from the highest possible perspective. Keep on reminding yourself of your own strength. Keep on reminding yourself of the reason why you came here. If you come here with such a mission, it means you have a lot of strength inside. You have all the tools with you to do this mission. And if you feel that you are being very tested in this specific moment in time, the advice is to put everything you have learned up until this moment, put it into practice. You know what is the right thing to do according to your specific thing that you are working through. You know, you've learned your lessons. You have been through a lot. You have seen the light. You know what is the right thing to do. So the advice here is to don't give up, to keep on standing strong in what you believe, and to put everything you have learned into practice, to act from the right place. And if you slip sometimes, it's okay. Forgive yourself. Don't go back into guilt, blame, shame. Forgive yourself, catch yourself, and back on track. But the advice really is to put everything you have learned so far, put it into practice in whatever situation you are in now. You are protected always. You are not alone in this. There is also another advice: if it's really something you cannot find your way out in a certain moment, and ask for help. Ask a friend or someone. It will pop up in your awareness whom you could ask for help if that is necessary. And you can also always go to God, Source, Spirit. You are protected. So we are always being guided by this higher power, and sometimes we forget to ask for help. They are always there to guide us, but we have to ask. If we don't ask, then they also do not intervene. So ask for help, and you got this. You are strong enough. You are very strong, actually, because like I say, if you come with a mission like that, it asks a lot of strength and it asks a lot of courage. But you can handle it. Otherwise you would not be here. There is a small message here for someone. If someone asks something about a time period, then the answer is within months. But this is just for someone specific. Back to the generational trauma. You can see that some are holding on or have been holding on to very toxic relationships, lies, betrayal, cheating. Yeah, toxic situations, addictions, toxic people, toxic situations. And I can see also that you are walking away from it. You are choosing yourself, and it's not been an easy choice. But you are doing it, but you are still, like I say, in this moment, probably you get more than one tests to to bring out in you the right choices, because it's that, you know, it's first we learn to see what it is. We get understanding, and then we see also where we made choices that were probably not the best choices to make. And then once we get that understanding, once we get that, we gain that clarity, that consciousness, then most of the time we get more situations like before for us to really put what we have learned into practice. And it feels like you are in the middle of a situation like that. One situation or maybe more situations. It's possible. But I see you walking away. I see you know what is the right thing to do. And I see you having strength. You are very strong. You have a lot of courage and you can do this. Connect to whatever you connect to in meditation or a moment of connection. However you do that, you are connected with your higher power. However that plays out for you, however you call it, you are connected. So I can also see that you are finding a lot of strength in there. So keep on doing that. Just keep on doing the right thing. And it's like, I don't want to create duality, but when we are working through these generational traumas, it's like you can see it as a form of an enemy. But like I say, I don't want to create duality because we are all one. But when we are going through these generational traumas, when we are trying to work through it, it's like we are battling lower human dense feelings, emotions, ways of thinking, behaviors in ourselves or in others. And I always say to myself, an enemy fights the hardest just before surrender. So when you are trying to be a better version of yourself, which is also very related to this generational trauma, when you try to be a better version of yourself, you are trying to make decisions, think, act, feel from the right place, from a loving place. And then this devil comes up and try to pull us off track. And there, what I say, it really helps me to think, whenever something feels very heavy, an enemy fights the hardest just before the moment of surrender. So it means you are almost there. Just stay strong in what you believe is the right thing to do and act on it. If you are in this moment not in a testing period, then it might be that some kind of news comes in that is related to the generational trauma that you have worked through already. And it might be another test. So just be aware of that. Don't take it too hard, because I know it's not easy. I really know it's not easy, believe me. But we are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I see you also. You are strong. You found a lot of strength. You found a lot of courage, and you battled a lot already according to this. And the challenges are are heavy. They can be heavy. But the moments of recovery get smaller and smaller. So we are getting stronger. It's a lot more easy to see through whatever situation comes our way. It's a lot more easy to see, okay, this is for me and this is not for me. It's a lot more easy to say no to the things that are not nourishing your essence, that are not pouring into you. So, or you are in these situations, and I'm just here to confirm, like, whatever test comes up, make sure that you make choices coming from the right place. If you are not in this situation at this specific moment, then it might be that some kind of message, some kind of news comes in according to this, and then the advice is to see through it as you can, see through it and make the right decision. And as you get these last tests, let's say, in the same time you are walking into your new beginning. It's this transition moment. The new beginning is here already. You are walking straight into it. And these last tests, it's for you to really close the door to your past. Close the door to your past and open the door to your new life. But I can see it's been heavy, and it still is sometimes, and I feel you there, I really do. I really do. But it's all good. You are doing what you need to do. Just be aware and be discerning, and according to whatever situation or whatever circumstances, whatever people come your way, make the right choices. Choose you, and choose yourself from a place of worth, from a place of self-love, as you deserve. You deserve the utmost best. Know that and act also on it. Whenever you are worried, overthinking, surrender. Surrender your thoughts. Surrender your thoughts to God, to Source, to Spirit. And again, ask for help. Something else here. There are some very beautiful things on the other side of this. I also have to say that, because I was just feeling like, wow, this is, it's heavy, you know, it can be very heavy, all of this, and sometimes we can be exhausted and don't want to do it anymore, but you are so near, you are so close. Just do the right thing, make the right choices, and on the other side there is so much beauty. There is another side to this also, and you know that. I'm just here today to remind you of that. And it's coming in fast also, this other side. It's just, we have our own free will. We have our own free will to make certain choices. And whatever test comes your way now, you know when you make the right choice, the best choice, let's say it like that. You know what is the best choice to make. And if you consciously make a choice from which you know that it's not the best choice to make, it doesn't mean that your rewards are not there. It can mean that it will take a little bit more time. Because we are presented with certain challenges, with tests. And we keep on getting the same tests within different circumstances, but the core of the test remains the same up until the moment that we learn the lesson and that we also put that into practice. And once we have put that into practice, we are like leveling ourselves up, and then we can go to the next thing. So whatever test is here now, if you make the right choices, everything is there is movement, there is fast-paced movement here possible, depending on your own choices. So there is a possible transition very, very near for you. But take the advice, whatever comes your way, don't look back. Say no to whatever does not feel right to you. Honor yourself, value yourself in your own inner conversations, but also in your actions according to the external world, through situations and to situations and to people and circumstances. Act from that place of self-worth. And then there is a very fast-paced movement into the other side of all of this. So this is what I have for you today. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me in this moment. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you in this moment. What I see here is some kind of situation related to family. Maybe some of you will not like the message that I will bring, but I can only be true in what comes through and give the message through like it comes through. What I see here is some kind of situation related to family. It might be also business, work, contracts, but it feels more like it's related to family. And it has something to do with money or with creating something from a certain resource. And what I see in here is that maybe things are not going the way you would have hoped they are going. And I see here that a big part of that is related to yourself. So the message here is to really look inside, be very honest with yourself, and to ask yourself, what are your motives? From what place are you coming? And are you doing the right thing? Like I say, it's not a message for all, and also not everybody will like to hear this, but this is what I see. The reason why something is not going is related to yourself. And the advice here is to look inside and to really be very honest about your motives according to a certain situation. And ask yourself, do I come from the right place with this? Let's see what else wants to be shown according to this. What I do want to add straight to this is we are having this human experience, and it's by making mistakes that we learn. There is nothing wrong with making mistakes. It's a very important part of learning something, and also according to making the right choices that come from the right place. It can also be a learning process. So whenever we make mistakes, it's also very important to forgive ourselves. Because if we are going into guilt and blame and shame according to ourselves, we are completely blocking ourselves, and we are judging ourselves, and we are making ourselves very small. So it's good when you feel guilty about something, it's good to see in there, what can I do better? Where did I not come from the right place? And also do something with that. Just forgive yourself, and then make a promise with yourself to make different choices according to that. But it's like I say, if we keep on pushing ourselves down and keep on judging ourselves, we are making ourselves very small, and from that place we cannot make the right decisions. So hold yourself in a very loving place, in a very caring place. Be your most loving parent, and see also from what place you made that decisions, because it's a lot of times it's related to what our parents did, or what family did, or the people we learned from what they did. And sometimes we copy that behavior, and then we come to a place where we feel guilty, and it's okay to feel guilty, because it shows you where you can make different choices. But then don't dwell in that guilt. Just be grateful for the lesson and decide to make different choices. So I really want to add that, to don't push yourself down, don't judge yourself, but see the things for what they are, and see that it's a possibility to learn and to grow more and more into your highest potential. Always be sweet and loving and caring for yourself. But also be honest. Yeah, it might be that you came now in certain situations where your external world is reflecting to you certain behavior that you are maybe even judging. But here is again the advice to look inside, because what is your own part in there? What maybe that it shows you something about yourself. To be honest there. But again, be sweet, be loving, be caring. It's not an easy journey here. So Just be honest, be true. It can also be, for some, that this situation occurred in the past, and that it was a situation in the past from which you realized, you got the consciousness that it was not the right choice to make. And it's possible that you will now be presented with a new opportunity. It's a different circumstance, maybe different people, but the core of this situation is similar. So it might be that you now get a chance to do act from the right place. It might be related to a choice which is either based on heart or on material things. And it's possible that if it was a situation from the past, that you chose material things as a priority over feelings. And like I say, it's possible that now you get a new chance to set this right in a way. Maybe even more than one possibilities. If you are still in the situation, then, like I say, it's really important to look at yourself and to make sure that whatever choice you make, that it's always a choice that is based on heart, coming from the right place, over any material thing. "44" might be relevant for some. 22, 99, 49, 19. Might be also that it's very important to speak, to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Like I say, maybe there is something you did which you feel it's weighing on you. And the advice here is to speak your truth. It's also an act of self-love. Like I say, it doesn't help us to keep on judging ourselves, to judge us in any way. It's good to realize things and then make different choices. But if something is weighing on you, it can already be a good choice to speak, like I say, to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. And this might also turn around certain circumstances. Or if it's like this new opportunity that is been presented to you, if you have realized that certain choices from the past were not the best choices to make, and if you are now being presented with a certain new opportunity, which is similar in essence than that past opportunity or that past situation, then the advice here also is to really come from an honest place and have a heart-to-heart conversation within that specific situation. And this will turn around events. Yeah, maybe there is a situation where you were not completely honest towards others or towards someone, and being honest, speaking from your heart will really bring relief to all involved. Something else here. I think this is what I have for you. Altogether, whatever situation you are in, be honest, be true with yourself in the first place, and don't judge yourself. Don't go into guilt, blame, shame. Be your most loving, caring parent, and whatever situation is being presented to you, be honest. Speak your raw truth from your heart. Even if it's scary, it will turn events around. It's important to be true, to be honest with ourselves in the first place and also with others. And again, allow yourself to make mistakes, because it's a normal process in learning, in growing. And then forgive and make different choices, coming from the right place. So I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.